Okay.
Okay. So with riding this way, if the horse drives off my leg and rounds up and stays soft in the bridle instead of flipping his head upside down and bracing his jaw, then everything should be smoother and softer. Any resistance in that is going to cause the opposite thing to happen. So if my horse won't soften up underneath and just move forward off my leg, he's going to raise his head and be stiff in a turnaround, for instance, and be more likely to not cross over and start hitting himself as he turns and flop around more on the hindquarters instead of staying put pivot. And again, he's just a 2-year-old, so he's not doing everything real well. Part of the whole idea of that is to show how the mistake looks versus how the correct thing looks, as long as we can get the correct thing. So here he's starting to drive up on my right leg, sort of run around in a circle to the left. I'm not kicking him sideways into the turn. I'm just simply driving him forward off of my right leg and asking him to take that side of his body and step bigger as he holds the inside or the left side and steps around. So we're going to take this left leg and step out to 3 or 4 o'clock, actually be 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, actually going that direction. And then I want him to cross over with this right front leg. And if he does all this and stays soft, you can see he will stay low-headed, which gives us plus points. There he's trying to back out of it, so I'm going to pull more forward again. There we go. And there he's a little stiff in his neck, so he's higher-headed. Here he's softening. You see that head come down. He starts to cross over again. There we go. Forward, forward, forward. Back out, stiffening right here in his neck instead of keeping his back up and hollow his back out. Muscle up in his neck, that causes him to back out on me. Here we're driving him back up, driving him up, driving him up. And we get that crossover. And you can see if I ask him for anything big, he still hollows out, gets stiff, that will go away as he gets more used to it. There we go, and he'll get lower and lower headed. There we go. There he rounded back up. So you can see the difference. If we hold his back up, everything looks kind of pretty. When he hollows his back and stiffens his neck, the prettiness goes away with it. Then we'll try the other way. So now I'm driving up off of my left leg. Driving up. There we go. Now he's got his weight underneath me instead of out on the front end. There he shifted it forward again. And then we got it back again. You see as he shifts his weight back, bends his croup down underneath him, everything gets better. When you try to flatten out here and start forward, everything gets worse. And again, the same thing will happen whether it's a reiner, a cutter, rein cow horse, jumping horse, hunter under saddle horse, whatever. So if the jumping horse, for instance, hollows out coming to a fence and jumps from its front end, it's going to make it not be as pretty over the fence. It's going to make it harder to ride. It's also going to take your legs away from you and not give you as much control.